Elon Musk's AI startup, xAI, announcing a $6 billion fundraise over the weekend, lifting the valuation, according to Musk, to $24 billion. Joining us right now with more on this and the latest Musk pay package drama is Tim Higgins. He is the Wall Street Journal business columnist. And Tim, what do you think here? Clearly some demand for xAI.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a few months ago, the Wall Street Journal and others were reporting a lot less money was being raised. And so just kind of showing that there's this huge enthusiasm among some investors to be part of that Elon Musk magic, right? The concern, I think, for some out there in the Elon world is if you're a Tesla investor, what does this mean for Elon Musk's kind of AI ambitions, his broader ambitions? You've got xAI, a private company, a separate company. You've got Tesla, a publicly traded company, a totally separate company, all under the kind of Elon Musk umbrella.
I guess that would depend on how much of the AI brain power was powering the valuation in Tesla right now.
Absolutely. The broader question I think Tesla investors are kind of grappling with right now is where is Elon Musk's ambition for AI? For so many years, he was selling Tesla as the idea of this AI company. It was going to usher in autonomous vehicles. It was going to have humanoid robots. And now he's talking about xAI as this huge potential for AI. We see it doing the same kind of things as OpenAI, but where is the AI future that Elon Musk is projecting, is envisioning, and which company is going to benefit from his vision?
Elon Musk's xAI has just completed the biggest ever Series A, B, or C funding, raising $6 billion to carry on with its mission to develop artificial general intelligence, or AGI, for the benefit of humanity. This has huge implications for Tesla and Tesla stock investors, as we'll see in today's video. In fact, Elon Musk himself might have hinted at a possible collaboration between the two companies, one that would make Tesla the first company to really solve AGI. So, let's get right into it. But first, if you want to keep up with Tesla's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates. Now, back to today's video.
It's interesting, Tim. You tie that back to this pay package. Over the weekend, we had Glass Lewis saying that shareholders shouldn't vote to reinstate his pay package that the Delaware court struck down. But you bring up the very wise point that this valuation, xAI story, is more closely tied to that than you might realize. If he doesn't get that pay package, it probably worries Tesla shareholders that he's even more likely to spend less time with Tesla and focus far more on xAI and the other components of the other things he cares about, like SpaceX.
Yeah, exactly. The pay package originally was done in 2018, and the board at Tesla was really concerned or really wanting to ensure that they were getting a fully engaged CEO at Tesla, right? That Elon's big game was being brought at this company. Now the question is he fully engaged, right? The board would argue, hey, they had a deal, they should pay out that deal. But some investors are clearly seeing this as a referendum on, hey, is Elon fully engaged at Tesla? Even Elon Musk has suggested that if he doesn't get 25% control of Tesla, he would be worried about doing AI and robotics at the company. And that worries some. Some investors see that as a signal that he's is in some ways suggesting he might take that technology elsewhere or those big ideas elsewhere, and Tesla would lose out on them.
But Tesla without Elon Musk is kind of hard to comprehend.
Absolutely. There's clearly a premium in that stock because of Elon. He and the company are in a lot of ways intertwined as a brand. But the other question kind of arises, can Elon go without Tesla? It is such a huge part of his fortune, his personal fortune. So much is tied up in that stock price for him personally and for his other companies. So it's almost a game of chicken here.
There are two main things that AI companies need to nail to develop AGI. The first thing is large language models, and the second is real-world intelligence. Think about it like this. A chatbot that could reason, speak, and write is considered an AI model, but if it can't interact with the real world, then it can't be considered an AGI model. Now, many AI companies already have the large language models part of the equation, but they're lacking the real-world intelligence part, and this includes Elon's xAI too, as the company has its own large language model, but no real-world data to solve AGI on its own. This is where Tesla comes in. Thanks to the company's massive fleet of vehicles that collects real-world data to train AI with, a partnership between Elon's two companies seems more likely than ever now. And we're going to walk you through why we think so, what this partnership might look like, and why this is a huge deal for Tesla stock investors right now. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Investocracy. Many big names on Wall Street are choosing to back xAI, as the funding round's key investors include Valid Equity Partners, Andreessen Horowitz, Fidelity Management and Research Company, amongst others. This indicates that Elon has the ability to raise capital to pursue innovative ventures very easily, and shows that a lot of investors believe in him and in xAI, unlike what many critics of Elon want us to believe. According to the AI startup, the funds from the round will be used to take xAI's first products to market, build advanced infrastructure, and accelerate the research and development of future technologies. Adding to this point, the company said that it has multiple exciting technology updates and products to be announced soon. This is something that Tesla investors should really pay attention to. In a previous video, we talked about how we can see Tesla acquiring a stake in xAI in return for a partnership between the two companies soon. And now that we have a clearer picture on what the two companies are doing right now, we think that the two companies will be able to reach AGI together. Back in November of 2023, user @StephenMarkRyan on X, who also makes great videos about Tesla, made a tweet saying that Tesla and xAI combined have the complete recipe for AGI. This is because Tesla has the Dojo supercomputer, the foundational building block of AGI underway with FSD, over 5 million data-collecting vehicles and the Optimus bot. On the other hand, xAI has access to all data on X, since Tesla already has a massive amount of real-world data that no other company can replicate. X's data stream of text, images, and video is what the company is missing from solving AGI entirely, and that's why StephenMarkRyan thinks that the two companies need each other. Interestingly, Elon replied to this tweet, saying that it does seem like a compelling argument, but must go through a formal Tesla board process and independent valuation. This was back in November of last year, and many investors took this as Elon being open to a collaboration between the two companies. Keep in mind that xAI said that it's focused on the development of advanced AI systems that are truthful, competent, and maximally beneficial for all of humanity, and the perfect example for these AI systems is Tesla's FSD. But Elon might have hinted at a collaboration between the two companies this week, and it wasn't actually about FSD. In fact, Elon liked this tweet from Bill Lee, a successful tech entrepreneur and investor known for his early investments in Tesla and SpaceX, and investors started speculating over whether Elon is planning to enhance Optimus with xAI. So let's find out how. But first, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
NVIDIA and the AI-powered rally showing little sign of slowing today, with the chipmaker hitting an all-time high, the Nasdaq closing above 17,000 for the very first time. NVIDIA is up nearly 20% since its earnings report just last week. And check out some of the other names in the chip sector hitting all-time highs today: Micron, NXP Semi, Qualcomm, and Texas Instruments. So, should investors count on NVIDIA to keep driving the market higher? Joining us now is FundStrat's head of research and CNBC contributor, Tom Lee. Tom, good to see you. So you're still bullish heading into June. You say there's too little investor confidence, too much cash on the sidelines, but it seems to be flowing in now. So how do you invest and not get burned by volatility?
Well, it has been one of those years where, investors have been hesitant all year, and I think we have had some short pullbacks, but I think the best strategy for investors is just really stick with what's working, and what's working is AI-related names, whether it's NVIDIA or highly correlated stocks like Cadence or Supermicro, the Ozempic-related trades, industrials, financials are doing great, and the Bitcoin and the proxies is as well as I think a growing small cap stealth rally. So I think there's still a lot of ways to be invested in this market.
Also, back in November of last year, Christopher Stanley, the head of security engineering at Twitter and a principal security engineer at SpaceX, joked about downloading Grok into Optimus and putting it on stage at a Comedy Central roast event, and Elon replied to his tweet, saying that's going to happen. And while they were obviously joking, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise if we end up getting Grok in Optimus. User at the Humanoid Hub on X, who posts updates about Optimus and other humanoid robots, speculated that Grok will grant Optimus humor and sociability, saying that he could imagine some advanced evolution of Grok becoming a key ingredient of Optimus's world model, enabling human-like learning, adaptability, and cognitive abilities via deep contextual understanding and cross-domain generalization. And since we know that Tesla has recently started hiring again for AI and robotics, and xAI is also hiring AI talent, we can't really rule the partnership out, and it might actually happen sooner than we think. We know that Tesla is continuously growing its core AI infrastructure, and in Q1, it doubled its AI training compute, installing approximately 35,000 NVIDIA H100 chips. By the end of 2024, Tesla hopes to have 85,000 installed. So the company is making considerable and fast-growing investments in AI infrastructure and autonomous driving tech, and that alone makes Tesla stock a buy right now. But that's not everything, as the company's energy business is also booming. The Megapack, one of Tesla's energy storage deployments, hit a high mark in Q1, resulting in record profitability for the energy segment. Looking forward, Tesla forecasts that the deployment of energy storage will increase by at least 75% in 2024 compared to 2023. Additionally, record high installations and margins indicate Tesla's energy sector's robust growth and profitability. Such expansion in the energy industry increases Tesla's sources of income and boosts the company's overall profitability considerably. Tesla is an AI company, an energy company, a car company, and a robotics company. All segments that it operates in are expected to see massive growth over the next few years, so in my opinion, Tesla stock is a no-brainer buy right now, and investors should take advantage of the fact that it trades at around $180 and acquire more shares before it bounces back. But what do you think about Tesla stock? And what are your expectations for all of Tesla's businesses? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation for Tesla is. If you would like to know more about the latest updates about companies like Tesla, then go ahead and click on the next video on your screen.